preparing now to begin. Legs crossed, arms relaxed, hands on the knees, spine upright, and eyes gently closed. Take a moment to become aware of the surroundings, the sky, the space around. And then bring the awareness to outside sounds. Scanning the environment for sounds nearby and sounds far away. It might be the bark of a dog, sound of traffic. No need to name any sounds or identify them, simply move the awareness around from sound to sound. And then letting go of awareness of sounds, shifting the awareness to the breath. Taking a few deeper breaths in and out. And then with the next in-breath, shift the awareness up to the eyebrow center. Visualize here a bright candle flame or a point of light. And with awareness on the flame, we'll chant the mantra Om 3 times to begin. So breathing in deeply. Om. Shanti, Shanti. Bringing the hands together, the palms rubbing. And when the hands are nice and warm, bring them over the closed eyes. So this practice is moving on to the more dynamic practices that move energy around in the body. And they're practices that increase both the vitality of the body and the flexibility of the body. So preparing to begin, stretch your legs out. The first practice is pulling the rope, or Raju Karshanasana. Bring the hands into loose fists on the knees, with the thumbs inside, and turning the hands to face towards the center, so the palms are towards each other. And from here, breathing in, bringing the right arm up, stretching it up all the way, perhaps even past the ear, and then starting to pull down as if you're pulling down on a rope. And when the hand is visible, you follow the hand with the eyes all the way down to the knee. And now left side. Breathing in, bring the arm up, grab hold of the rope, pull down, and the eyes follow the hands. And again on the right side, breathing in, breathing out. Feel the tension in the arm. Breathing in, left side. Breathing out, eyes following the hand. Right, breathing in. Breathing out, strong arm. Breathing in on the left. Pulling the rope, eyes following the rope down. And one more time on each side. Breathing in. Breathing out. Again, breathing in and breathing out. And And relax the arms behind the buttocks so that you support the back, eyes closed. Aware of the effects of the simple practice of rope pulling. Next practice is Nauka Sanchalanasana, rowing the boat. For this one, you'll bring the hands in loose fists by the sides of the knees. And as you breathe out, bring the hands, slide the hands along the sides of the legs towards the feet, bending forward. Breathe in as you come up, lean back a little, and bring the arms down hands down along the sides. Breathing in, up, breathing out, down and forward. In, breathing out. 4 more rounds. And synchronize the breath with the movement. And last round, breathing in and breathing out. Then remain in the starting position. Hands on the knees. And prepare to practice in the opposite direction. So this time the arms, you'll bend the elbows, stretch the arms along the hands along the sides of the body, up, leaning back, and then make a big circle coming forward. So breathing in, back, stretch up, breathing out, forward. Breathing in, up, breathing out. In and out, and 4 more rounds. Synchronize the breath with the movement. So slow down the movement if the breath is longer. And complete 1 final round. Then letting go of the movement, again support the back with the hands behind. Close the eyes. Aware of the effects of the practice in the abdomen, in the chest, arms, shoulders. And allow the breath to return to normal. And now prepare for the next practice, which is Chaki Chalanasana, or churning the mill. For this you separate the legs wide open with the feet apart. The back is upright. And then clasp the hands together, fingers interlocked. Stretch the arms out. And as you breathe out, bend forward from the waist. And then start rotating over the right foot. And breathing in as you come back, breathing out forward. Breathing in, back, breathing out forward. And continue for 4 more rounds. And see if you can keep the arms straight. So as you lean back, you still keep the arms straight, making a big circle with the hands. And 1 final round in this direction. And then prepare to practice in the opposite direction. So again, stretch the arms out, fingers interlocked, bend forward from the waist, and then start swiveling over the left foot. Once again, breathing in as you come back, breathing out forward. Breathing in, back, breathing out forward. And practice 4 more rounds in your own time, synchronizing the breath with the movement. One final round. And then letting go of the practice. Keep the legs wide apart. Support the back with the hands behind. Aware of the effects of the practice. The work that the abdomen has been doing. Effects in the arms. Effect on the breath. Any mental reactions to the practice? And now prepare for the next practice, which is Gatyatmak Meru Vakrasana, or the dynamic spinal twist. For this you'll bring the arms to the sides, up to horizontal. And then you start twisting from the waist, bringing the right hand towards the left foot. It's more important that the arms remain in one line and you look at the back hand than that the hand touches the foot. Then breathing into the center. Breathing out, left hand to right foot, looking to the right hand. Breathing into the center. Breathing out to the other side. Breathing into the center. Breathing out. Breathing into the center. Breathing out. Breathing into the center. Breathing out. And now a bit faster. Breathing in and out. In, out. In, out, and one more round to both sides, in, out, and release the practice. Release the arms down, bring the legs together, and then come into Shavasana. Lying on the back. The head, neck and spine are in one line. The feet and legs a little bit apart, feet flopping out to the sides, arms rolling away from the sides of the body with the palms turned upward and eyes gently closed. Aware of the effects of those first practices, and aware of the breath moving up and down the whole length of the body. So imagine that the breath is starting from the soles of the feet when you breathe in, moving up the sides of the body all the way to the top of the head, and then breathe out from the top of the head, down the sides of the body to the soles of the feet. And continue visualizing this movement of the breath from the soles of the feet to the top of the head, and down from the top of the head to the soles of the feet. And as you visualize, you might notice that the breath automatically lengthens a little, becomes a little deeper. Take 2 more rounds of breath like this. And then let go of the practice and start tracing the breath from one side, first from the left side, left big toe up to the top of the head when you breathe in, and breathe in through that left nostril, and then from the top of the head down to the big toe of the right foot, breathing out through the right nostril. So alternate nostril breathing. Breathing in from the right big toe to the top of the head through the right nostril, breathing out through the left, from the top of the head to the left big toe to the left nostril. And continue like this. Breathing in up the left side, breathing out down the right side. In up the right side, and down the left side. Again, in through the left, down through the right, in through the right, and out through the left nostril. Continue for 2 more rounds of breath like this. Awareness is on the breath, on the movement of the breath, up one side of the body, down the other, and up that side of the body and down the first one. And then as you complete the practice, you can start making small movements with the body. First the toes and the fingers. Turn the head from side to side. And then slowly roll over to one side, preparing to come up all the way into standing. Standing upright with the legs about hip width apart. This practice is squatting, squat and rise, Uttanasana. So you clasp the hands in front of the body with the fingers interlocked. Arms are loose as you do the practice. And you start squatting first as if you're sitting on a high stool. So you just squat a little bit, like 30% of what you could. And breathing coming up. Again, breathing out, squat just a little bit. And breathe in, up. Breathe out once more to that position. Breathe in, up. And now about 60% of what you can do. So breathing out, squatting a little bit deeper, like you're sitting on a lower chair. Breathing in, up. Breathing out, down. Breathing in. Breathing out, down. Breathing in. And now last 3 rounds, coming down as low as possible. So your deepest squat. Breathing out, coming into squat. Breathing in, up. Breathing out, down. Breathing in. Breathing out, coming all the way down. And breathing in, coming up. And then release the arms. Eyes closed, aware of the effects of the practice in the knees and the legs. And now come down into a full squat. So separating the legs and the feet as much as you need to be comfortable. Also, if you need, you can put a cushion or roll up the mat to support the heels. But if you can squat comfortably, then just keep the heels flat on the ground. Interlock the fingers. And this practice is chopping wood, Kashyatakshanasana. You'll be bringing the arms up over the head, and then as you swing the arms down, making a loud ha sound from the abdomen. Try not to make the sound from the throat, so really pushing the abdomen in as you make the sound. Breathing in, stretching the arms up over the head, looking up. Breathing out, ha! Breathing in, ha! Breathing in, ha! Breathing in, ha! Breathing in, ha! 2 more times. Breathing in, ha! Breathing in, ha! Good. Then release the arms. Bring the elbows inside the knees. Hands together together, palms together in front of the chest. And then using the elbows to push the knees out and looking up. And as you breathe out, stretch the arms forward, elbows straight, and tuck the chin down. Breathing in, coming up. Breathing out, down. Breathing in, up. And breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. And 2 more rounds in your own time. Synchronizing the breath with the movement. And once you've completed that round, release the practice. And this time you bring the hands underneath the arches of the feet. So the thumbs are on top of the foot, the other fingers are underneath the arches of the feet. And as you breathe out, you straighten up the knees, raise the buttocks up, and the head comes down towards the knees. So breathing out, coming into the position, and breathing in, squat. This is Vayu Nishkasana, or the wind releasing pose. Breathing out, up, breathing in, squat. Breathing out, and in, breathing out, breathing in. 1 more round. out, and breathing in. And then from here you can sit down, straighten the legs, and then come into Shavasana. Lying down in Shavasana with the head, neck and spine in one line, feet and legs a little bit apart, feet flopping out to the sides, arms rolling away from the body with the palms turned upward, and eyes gently closed. Feel the contact between the body and the floor. Each point of contact between the body and the floor. The heels against the floor, back of the legs against the floor, buttocks and the floor, lower back, upper back against the floor, shoulders, arms, back of the hands against the floor, and the back of the head against the floor. Feel each point of contact between the body and the floor. Each point of contact between the body and the floor. And then feel the whole plane of contact between the body and the floor. The whole plane of contact between the body and the floor. And now release the awareness of the body and bring the awareness to the breath. At first, simply observing the natural breath. Aware of how the breath is right now. Is it fast or slow? Deep or shallow? Even or uneven? Make a mental note of how the breath is right now. And then shift the awareness to the abdomen, the breath in the abdomen. Breathing in, filling up the abdomen. Breathing out, emptying the abdomen. Breathing in, navel rises. Breathing out, navel falls. And continue a few more rounds of breath in the abdomen. Each time filling up the abdomen like a balloon when you breathe in, and then emptying it out when you breathe out. And then start breathing in, first into the abdomen, then into the chest, then filling up at the top of the lungs. Then when you breathe out, empty first the top of the lungs, then the chest, and then the abdomen. So take a few rounds of this complete yogic breath. Filling up the abdomen, chest, top of the lungs, emptying in the reverse order, top of the lungs, chest, and abdomen. And when you've completed this round, you can start adding to this practice, this time the stepped breath. So you'll breathe in a little bit, hold, in, hold, in, hold, in, hold, in, hold, and then breathe out slowly, smoothly. Again, breathe in, stop, in, stop, in, stop, in, stop, in, stop, and breathe out slowly and smoothly. And continue in your own time, filling up the whole abdomen and chest. And the last step is to top up the top of the lungs. And then when you breathe out, it's a smooth, slow out breath. And when you complete this round, you can let go of the practice. And now we'll practice in the opposite direction. This time, you breathe in slowly and smoothly, fill up the whole front cavity of the body, and then breathe out, stop, breathe out, stop, breathe out, stop, breathe out, stop, breathe out. And again, breathe in slowly and smoothly. Breathe out, out, breathe out, breathe out, and breathe out to empty the whole abdominal area as well from air. And then when you're ready, breathe in, fill up the whole frontal cavity. Breathe out, breathe out, breathe out, breathe out, And breathe out. And continue for 2 more rounds in your own time. Aware of the breath filling in the whole frontal area, the abdomen, the chest, and the top of the lungs, and then emptying in reverse order, finally emptying the abdomen of all the air that remains. And then let go of this practice. And breathe normally. Allow the breath to return to normal. Aware of the effects of the practice, noticing any change in the mental reactions. And then shift the awareness from the breath to the body. Start making small movements with the toes first, then the fingers, turning the head from side to side. You can bring the knees up onto the chest, roll a little bit from side to side, massaging the back. And then roll over onto one side, preparing to come up into sitting. Make sure you have any cushions, any padding that you need. Legs crossed. The body steady and upright. Hands on the knees. In the mudra. And eyes gently closed. Aware of the steadiness, the stillness of the body. And scan the body for any sensations. Starting with the right foot and right leg. Aware of any physical sensations in the right foot and leg. Then shift the awareness to the left foot and leg. Aware of physical sensations in the left foot and leg. And then the lower back, middle back, upper back. Awareness of any sensations along the spine. And now the right hand, the right arm, and the left hand and arm. And shift the awareness to the shoulders and neck. Aware of any physical sensations in the shoulders and in the neck. And then bring the awareness to the head. Aware of the face, the muscles of the face relaxed, expression neutral. And then let go of awareness of the body and bring the awareness to the breath. Once more, starting now from the sitting position with a full yogic breathing. Filling in the abdomen, filling in the chest, topping up the top of the lungs, and then emptying top of the lungs, chest, abdomen when you breathe out. So continue like this for 5 rounds of breath. All the time aware of the breath moving in the abdomen, in the chest, filling up the whole frontal cavity, and then emptying in the reverse order, emptying the top of the lungs, the chest, the abdomen. And we'll complete the practice with Pranayama, the humming bee breath. So for this, again, you'll bring the arms up, elbows to the sides, fingers blocking the ears, eyes closed. And we'll do 7 rounds of Brahmari Pranayama. Breathing in. Release the hands when you've completed. Bring the hands back on the knees. Keep the eyes closed. And become aware of any vibrations in the head or the throat or the chest. And we'll complete the practice by chanting the mantra Om 3 times together. Take the awareness up to the eyebrow center, visualizing a bright candle flame or a point of light. And with awareness on that flame, breathe in deeply. Hari Om Tat Sat.